What's going on? Oh, damn, I almost choked on my own word. What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back in the video on the channel. And today, welcome to the Domino's experiment. I've been doing franchise. Every time I do franchise pizza, I cut my own self off 3 times to get that point across. But every time I do franchise pizza, I always end up going to all of them because something says, I've never had this from this place. And this is no exception. Went to Little Caesars over the weekend, and I tried a thin crust pizza and said, you know, I never really eat the thin crust pizza from all these places because I always feel like it makes you, I don't know, thin crust is just not for me. And I said I'm going to try them and try some different thin crusts and see if I like them, do a little experimentation. And then I wanted to get a pan pizza because that's what I really like from Domino's. You can always tell it's pan by the black pizza case. And I pretty much got everything I could possibly get on the pizza, like literally. Also got an order of lava cakes because that's what lava cakes does. But anyway, drop a thumbs up. You guys know the vibes. I always appreciate your support. Yes, it does help. Just hit the thumbs up. I know people hear it all the time, but just push the button. It helps. Seriously. Anyway, somebody got to help me pay for these pizzas, and that's going. It don't matter. Anyway, let's go. Let's try this. This is the thin crust one, and I got a Philly cheesesteak with garlic parm sauce on a well-done thin crust pizza with jalapenos. That is a mouthful, but that is what is on here. Square cut. I was gonna do the regular pizza cut, but you can't get a thin crust and not get a square cut. At least I can't. And then we got, this is gonna be an absolute mess. Like, I already know it is. There's way too much stuff on this pizza. Got the pan. Well done bake. What a mess. It is a pizza, so all the meats, and then extra sauce, and then extra cheese. I don't really like other stuff on my pizza. I mean, I could have got banana peppers, but I did jalapenos here, so I didn't want to do that either. But this is going to be a hot mess with extra sauce. You can't see, but on this side, it's legit overflowing with... I'd be mad as hell if somebody gave me this slice. Like, if it wasn't just my pizza. Y'all can't even see this, but it's a mess. Anyway, let's get into this video. Like magic, the lava cakes have magically appeared here. Like magic. Anyway, let's start off with the thin crust, because that is why I was here. There is a well-done bake on here. There is Philly cheesesteak. There is garlic parm sauce. There is shredded provolone and jalapenos. This bake don't look well done. I'm already... That don't look... It looked partially... They was fighting in there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody was mad at somebody for something. Everybody was screaming at each other. It looked like... I don't know what Domino's that was, but... That works. Two things before I get into the pros. One, I don't think this would work on any other pizza but a thin crust, because if it was very doughy like a pan pizza with the richness from that garlic parm, it would be too much. Two, it only works because there's something to break up the richness that you get from all that garlic parm crust or sauce crust, and the jalapeno with that briny spiciness, it breaks that up. If I didn't get the jalapenos on this, I wouldn't like it as much, but this is very good. I got this idea from their loaded tots in the Philly cheesesteak, but they use Alfredo, and I said garlic parm would probably hit a little harder, so I wanted to switch it up. Oh, good. I probably would ask them for extra jalapenos, because the bites that I get them is the best part. Their Philly cheesesteak, I just figured it would be more of a neutral thing than getting the different kinds of meat that you get, which are a lot saltier. So I feel like that was a good choice. As far as thin crust pizzas go, this is one of the better ones I've had. I've probably only ordered thin crust like 7 or 8 times in my life, though. But I usually don't rock with garlic parm pizzas because it's too much. It really works on this one. I'm rating my own pizza here, but given the consideration that it's thin crust, which I don't like as much, I would still give this like an 8.3, which is up there for a thin crust. The Little Caesars version was better though, being completely honest. I thought I was recording that whole time and I wasn't recording. I took a bite of the pizza already, man. I got a pizza. This is a pizza. There's no freaking meat on it, which I just was annoyed about. So I'm just continuing that. It's a well done bake, extra sauce, extra cheese. And again, I'm gonna show you my order here. Make sure no information is on this, but so sometimes say maybe you messed the order up. No. Nope. Y'all see that? Right on the top. A 12-inch pan pizza with no freaking meat. Cool. But it is a well done bake and they did well on that. There's not an ink like, how do you order an extra meat pizza with no meat, bro? Wow. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. This pizza's damn good. That's the crazy part. It would have been better if it had some freaking meat on it, but I guess they just didn't have time today. Like I said before, they were fighting the entire time while I was in there. Somebody was mad at the driver for screwing up somebody's order. And consequently, they screwed up mine. Circle of life, my friends. But make sure if you order a pan pizza, one, it's accurate. How they got no meat on a pizza is crazy. You can't make this shit up, man. I also want to prove a point when this pizza's still good. For the people more who've been watching my channel regularly, I always talk about how good my Papa John's pizza place is. Do you notice the difference? Go to my Papa John's videos when you're done with this one. And look at this pizza, and look at anything they've ever served me in Papa John's. Or Little Caesars, who messes up my orders religiously. Like, that's why I tell you locations do matter. Because this, even though they end up making a pretty good pizza because they cooked it well enough, how do you mess up like a pizza and put no meat on it? It's crazy. That is crazy. But being perfectly honest, and they're lucky because my name I used was Phil Jackson. I should have went in there and blew the whistle. Some of y'all get it. But I'm glad the pizza's still enjoyable. I would have really liked it with toppings on it, but I'd still give it like an 8.6. Because if I just ordered a cheese pizza, I'd be like, yo, this is crazy right now. Because listen to this. Like, they well did my pizza for real. That's how I like it. When I talk about a well done bake, that is the best bake I've had from any, including Papa John's, who does well done bakes, but they don't hit the pan like this. Like, they don't do it. So, I don't know what y'all was fighting about. Next time, just remember my freaking toppings. Don't argue the whole time, bro. I'm sorry. Anyway, still pretty decent. I like it. I'm annoyed. Like, for all the people saying, why don't you call them and get your order fixed? It's not that deep for me. Again, the parody of YouTube videos, this is all content for me. So it doesn't bother me like it would bother you if you were just ordering pizza. One, because I don't eat it all. Two, because it still makes for good content when they screw my orders up. And it adds a sense of, I feel, realism. So me going in there to get a couple of dollars back or something like that, I'm not that type of person, bro. Not in this situation. If I was just, like, hungry as hell and I wanted some dinner and they screw my order up, I might make a phone call. But at this point, like, it's really not about the money. Like, that kind of stuff, you know, this is my, like, I'm still gonna, I will make more than what this pizza costs off of these videos. So it doesn't bother me with that. I'm just being honest. But anyway, let's get into these lava cakes because they're going to at least save the day. Always got to show love to the GOAT. The lava cake. The Dominos lava cake. Best in the game right here. They forgot my icing. It wasn't in here. God, this is so good. They're so good. You know I like my show and tell. Look. Oh my goodness, man. This, I say it every time I eat them. There's no better dessert in fast food. This is number one. I stand on that. Nothing beats this. Y'all can Subway cookie me to death. Y'all can this. For me, this. Whatever you're typing, this. I know there's still people typing, what about this? But I like this. This is the GOAT. This is my GOAT. I don't care. You can mess my pizza up. Y'all can fight with drivers. You can give me a meat lover's pizza with no meat, which is crazy. That just actually happened. There's a meat lover's pizza with no meat. It don't matter, because when I bite into that lava cake, I remember why I still go back to Domino's. This is the hardest carry since the Baja Blast of why I visit a restaurant. Hardest. Honorable mention to Checkers or Rallies with the fries. I wouldn't even go there without those things existing. I literally wouldn't go there. For real. Is there any other things that you feel like are carried? Let me know. I'm going to go to Pizza Hut probably before this week is over and see what they do. But I always do this kind of because I get in that mood where, okay, I want to try some franchise pizza places. And in my area, nothing beats the dad. Yeah, you can see it in my orders. Like, I get that yours don't hit like that. But, like, this Domino's is okay, but they're like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how Little Caesars is probably the worst in my area with, like, the accuracy and how they mess up my pizza and they undercook it. This is next to last. Right now, Pizza Hut's at 2, but we're going to see what they bout as well. They've had some problems as well, too, like that they gave me, but I haven't had one yet with the dad. So that's going to be the end of the video. My battery's about to die. I can see I forgot to charge it, and I don't have new batteries or replacements for this new camera. So that's going to be the end of the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back tomorrow with more content. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.